Last episode, I promised this one, and here it is. Where does AI actually save a small business money? And where does it just burn cash? Because the marketing says AI changes everything, but the data is brutal. 95% of AI pilots return nothing. So I pulled the hard numbers, MIT, BCG, A16Z, and real operators, to draw the line between the wins and the waste. Here's why this matters. AI isn't expensive because of the subscription. It's expensive because most companies point it at the wrong work and quietly bleed money for months. Let's find where it actually pays. Win number 1, customer support. A16Z's Kimberly Tan explains why it works. Support has a constrained intent. The tasks are cleanly defined, and there are natural off-ramps to a human when the AI isn't sure. Klarna's assistant handled 2/3 of all chats in month 1, the work of 700 agents. But hold that number, we'll come back to it, because Klarna's story has a twist. Win number 2 is the one nobody budgets for. MIT found the biggest ROI isn't in sales or marketing, it's in the boring back office. Replacing outsourcing and cutting external agency spend by about 30%. Their words. The real gains come from replacing agencies and outsourcing, not cutting your own staff. Most companies spend their AI money on flashy front office tools and miss this entirely. Win number 3, your own time. A survey of 1,700 operators found more than half save at least half a day a week, and 49% of founders save over 6 hours a week. The catch, it's huge for text-heavy work, and almost nothing for things like visual design. So point it at the writing, the email, and the research. So how do you know if a task is a win before you spend a dime? A16Z's screening test. AI wins where the work is text-based, repetitive, has a human in the loop, and a clearly verifiable output, like code that runs or a resolved support ticket. It loses on physical work, relationship work, heavy regulation, or anything you can't easily check. Win number 5 is a decision, not a tool. MIT found bought AI tools succeed about 67% of the time, twice as often as the ones you build in-house, at 33. Yet almost everyone tries to build their own. For a small business with no AI engineers, that's the fastest way to burn cash. Buy first, build later. Now the brutal part, where the money dies. MIT's 2025 study, 95% of enterprise AI pilots deliver no measurable impact on profit. BCG, only 5% capture real value at scale, and 60% get almost nothing despite spending heavily. The pattern? They spread AI thin across a dozen disconnected pilots that never scale. So what do the winners do differently? They go narrow. BCG found leaders focus on about 3 use cases, while laggards chase 6. And the focused ones expect over 2 times the ROI. Depth beats breadth. Pick one workflow and own it end to end. Second, it's almost never the model's fault. MIT's lead author put it bluntly. Generic tools like ChatGPT stall inside companies because they don't learn from or adapt to your workflow. The failure is integration, not intelligence. The tool has to plug into how you actually work. And that number we parked, Klarna's 700 agents, by 2025, they reversed it. The CEO admitted, we focused too much on efficiency and cost. The result was lower quality, and that's not sustainable. They started rehiring humans. Deflection isn't resolution. Keep a person in the loop. So here's your Monday morning. 1. Start with the boring back office. Outsourcing and agency spend, not flashy front office tools. 2. Pick one workflow, not 6. 3. Buy a specialized tool. Don't build it. 4. Only automate work that's text-based and easy to verify, with a human on the escalation. 5. Measure one number before and after, hours, tickets, or dollars. Do that and you land in the 5%, not the 95. That 5% playbook is exactly the work we do at omash.ai. Links below for the one-page version. Next episode, should you hire a head of AI or train the team you already have? Subscribe so you catch it.